Hi guys, Alexi here with yet another week of sweet retro gaming goodness. Now this time we're taking a look at classics that could either be getting a makeover or a straight up modern reimagining. There's a reason why they're classics. They're just that good. So just sit back, relax, and let's take a look back in time with a pinch of modern sensibility. But before anything else, make sure to like and subscribe so you'll always be up to date with the latest retro news. And hey, click that bell icon so you'll know exactly when our news goes live. Let's get started. In 1986, Ryoichi Nishizawa brought us a sweet skateboard platformer with a lot of rock jumping and a whole lot more axe bashing. I know, intense. Wonderboy is a classic that set the bar high for platformers that incorporated RPG elements. It's that great of a game that someone took a chance and started working on a more modern version for the Amiga. Arcade never dies, my friends. Thank goodness for that. The remake runs on E-Rock's amazing Scorpion engine while getting the A-Sprite and P-Paint treatment. All that with a palette of 32 colors. Very nice. And for those wondering how long they have to wait, developer Acid Bottle said the end is in sight. But there's just some bugs left to fix. In game dev language, that's within the same year, give or take, or early 2023, maybe. The good old Scorpion engine makes an appearance yet again with Mixel's upcoming Amiga platformer Creeping Me Out Hex Night, an action-adventure platformer that has everything you could want in a retro game. With intricate levels, a compelling story, challenging enemies, and pretty swell level design, it just might be that old new title you'd want to pick up. It's been in development for a while now, but Mixel brings some good news in the form of an update. It's more or less a sneak peek at the current levels in the game, the improvements in sound design, and the weapons you could use to pulverize your enemies. There's a lot of detail, and if this is a sign that Hex Night is coming out soon, well, we're all for it. For anyone who loved the Metroidvanias of old, you should absolutely consider this one for your library. Every retro classic roundup needs a star of the show, and for this week, it's literally royalty. Well, sort of. If you consider the main character's circumstances, his backstory, and you know what? It's Prince of Persia. There, I said it. I'm excited, okay? Anyway, for those only familiar with Ubisoft's franchise, Prince of Persia was the game that broke whatever the internet was in 1989, thanks to a certain Jordan Mechner. Later on, Broderbund released it on a variety of systems, and everyone who got their hands on it had the time of their lives. There was a lot of running, jumping, and fighting across some very well-designed levels, especially at that time. One could call Prince of Persia the platformer that defined platforming. Fast forward 33 years later, we now have an actual remaster for the Sega Mega Drive courtesy of Master Lin Kuei. And no, the prince won't be dark and broody like that other remake. He'll still be silent and charming. Master Lin Kuei took a lot of time and care to make the port as close to the 80s classic as possible. That being said, the remake does include improvements like refined animation, better swordplay, enhanced sound design, and an improved overall game speed. If you're looking to check it out now, the remaster is already available for download, so best check it out while you can. Well, there you have it, your weekly Retro News Classic Games edition. Best believe we'll switch things up every time to keep things spicy. If you got suggestions on news to cover, sound off in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like the video so YouTube's algorithm gives us a much needed buff. Again, I'm Alexi, and I'll catch you all again next time.